beside me you have always been. When in pride I've pushed away, it's your mercy that has pulled me in. You won't walk away, won't give me up. I know your grace has forgiven much. You call me yours, how can it be? In or again, he remembering, you won't give me up.
I think so.
I will not refuse you, God. Right beside you's where I wanna be. Trust you with my heart and soul. Trusting you with everything. You won't walk away, won't give me up. I know your grace has forgiven much. You call me yours, how can it be? In or again, he remembering, you won't give me up. You won't give me How vast is the grace you gave? I'm free and forgiven. Your love is the safest place. The peace I will live in. Now I have eternity. And I'll sing of your
Takeaway 5, a fast-moving 5 minutes of conversation that connects you to the life of our church.
Good morning, everyone. It is always great to hear the chatter in the sanctuary of people that are coming in. And I love how you come in early so that you're ready. You're anticipating the worship that's about to happen. And for everyone that's online, thank you so much. Matt, I want to talk to you about the indie projects, but before we do, I know tomorrow you're leaving for Pakistan, is that right? And I want our people just to know about that so they can pray for you while you're gone. So just give us a quick capsule of what's happening there.
So you could just be praying for, it's myself and a good mentor of mine. His name's Tony Costa. And so we'll be leaving tomorrow at around 1 o'clock. And the whole purpose of going is to just do pastoral training for all the pastors in the region, do a couple of services of inviting people in from surrounding villages to hear the gospel for the first time. And then one of the meetings will be meeting with local government leaders that are overseeing some of like the religious activity in the area, talking, like making them aware of like the persecution that's happening to the church there, the persecution that's happening to the pastors, and seeing what we can do to hopefully make that not that way.
Well, we're going to be praying for you while you're gone. It'll be about a week that you'll be gone, So for Indy, projects. I just love how our church is engaged. And what is the one that we are currently looking at?
Yeah, so for every 4Indie project that we do, this is probably my favorite one that we will do throughout the whole entire year. There's a lot of reasons for that. We're going to be at the Hallville Park, right off of King Avenue behind New Direction Worship Center. This is also, King Avenue is where I've learned over the years is where Westside actually started as a church. And so there's something cool about going back to our roots as far as where Westside began, but we're going to be there. We're still looking for volunteers for this project, by the way. We're going to be laying new mulch. Even though we did that last year, that's not going to be the main focus. We're just doing some touch-up spots around there. The main focus is going to be the painting of park equipment. This park is heavily used throughout the week, and it majorly needs some attention to the actual equipment that's there.
So really, the reason that you're here today is because we're trying to get volunteers, and we're wanting them to know that they can sign up. Where do they do that?
Yeah, so and the project is May 14th. And it's not an all-day thing. It's only going to be your whole morning. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 1:30. And if you're interested in participating in the project, you can either just come up to me and tell me that this is something that you would like to participate in. You can email me, or you can sign up directly on our church app.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's have a big response to that. I want to give you something else that you can respond to today, and that is the crisis care kits for Ukraine. And but before we talk about that, tell me, what is Nazarene Compassionate Ministries? Just tell me about that.
Nazarene Compassionate Ministries is under the arm of Nazarene Missions International, and it is a way that the Church of the Nazarene partners with other partners around the world to help people that have been displaced from their homes, they're impoverished. But it's not just crisis care kits. They have a child sponsorship program. If you're interested my husband and I have adopted 3.
Wow.
That we sponsor their education with a monthly payment. So there's lots of ways to get involved.
Ways to do that.
Lots of ways to get involved.
So back to the crisis care kits. I know that we are trying to get as many as possible. And you're out there in the path.
In the path.
Tell me what they can do. We have about 50 seconds. Tell us what they can do to get engaged this morning.
Okay. These are 2-gallon-sized Ziploc bags. I went out on a limb and I purchased 270 bags.
Awesome.
Do you think we can fill them?
Yes. Yes.
So far, we've handed out about 50 bags to people to fill, and you'll see in the lobby that they have started coming in the path. And we have until May 15th to collect these. The hygiene items that go in them, there's a list. It's pre-approved by the customs, so you cannot vary from the list. But all of the items can either be purchased at Dollar Tree or Walmart.
And you have all the details out there that you'll give to them. And they don't have to just take one packet.
No,
they could take 20. So let's make our goal this week to get at least 100 more packets cared for. Thank you so much, Marvin, this morning, and we're going to get ready for worship.
Now, prepare your mind for what God has to say to you today in worship.